Really, really excited. Mimi, if you want to come on, turn on your camera and unmute, would love to get right into the training. I'm going to give you free realm here. Again, you're the professional, so I'm going to leave you to it. But no, really, really excited. Thank you so much again for hopping on. I know how busy your schedule and your week is, so I'm excited.
Thank you, Chandler. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Holly. Thank you for everybody that quit the business so I can have an opportunity and my whole team, we can have an opportunity to be part of this. So I'm very grateful and thankful. It's always a pleasure to hop on and help out however I can. So guys, again, my name is Mimi. I'm in Stephen's team for about 10 years now. But if you haven't been the company for 10 years, I'm new, only 2 years in, trying to do my thing. But anyhow, I'm joking. So what I want to talk to you guys about is the debt consolidation, debt mediation, how we call it. Guys, it's free money on the table. What I like the most about it is that you don't have to be licensed to do to sell this product. And it's the same thing. We only have products you don't need to be licensed to sell. It's the debt mediation and estate plan. And estate planning it's kind of like feel a little heavier than the debt mediation, because if you're not using individual people or your own clients, you feel like you have to do seminar. It feels like you need to know a lot more than this. This is a simpler version of way to make money without a license. That's very critical. For us builders, we have agent coming on saying, I don't have money to pay for the licensing. I don't have money to pay my bills. So they need to start making money now. The quickest answer to say, well, if they can't pay for licensing or they don't have money to pay their bills, maybe this is not a good business for them. That could be right. Sorry, somebody's calling my kid's iPad. So I'm a mom too. I got to say that part. So anyhow, let's go back. So the quickest answer for us as people who are looking for winners, people who are ready and able. So when you have an agent who say that I don't have money to pay for licensing, or I need money to pay my bills now, we quick to say, well, go, let's forget about them. They're not able to do it because they have too much money issue. That's a fact. But also now I like the fact that we can use this product to leverage, because we could be losing good people. Not everybody is good with money. They didn't have parents who teach them certain things about how to manage their money. They could be new kids out of college trying to get this done. So that now give us a leverage where we can say, hey, listen, we like you, we like your personality. It seems like you're going through some problem. If I can teach you a product, or I can give you this product, can you go kill it out there? Because that would be a good sign to see, hey, can they sell some insurance? Can they take no for an answer? So we can really teach people to do this. They go sell. They can go door knocking. They can go talk to people, do person. They enroll people, or door knocking, leave the QR code with people in that, and then they can enroll themselves, and then they still make money from this. That's the beauty of it. That's why I love it. And then as they make money, they can actually uh, get the license, and then they already have a lot of skill. They already know how to talk to people, how to get rejected, and keep going. So that's very key. So how does that debt mediation thing work? We're not negotiating any advice. That's the first pressure I want to show you before I show you how to get started and stuff like that. Keep that in mind. It's simple. All you need to find out, if you're already in the field, let's say for people who are already working with client, you're going up, the client has so much bills, they can't, so much that can't even afford to protect their family because they don't have money, right? So you know what they have. Okay, you have credit card debt, you have this type of debt and whatsoever. Then now what do we do? Hey, he can show you a way to help reduce those credit card bills. Will you be open to it? Yeah, everybody will say yeah. Will it ruin my credit? Will it do this? Will it do that? Listen, I am not the expert. I can't really answer those questions for you, but I can connect you with the guy who created the whole program, and he was very nice. I give you his phone number, and then I can connect you. All we have to do is fill out that referral form and then send it over, and then someone will contact you and then go over the pros and the cons with you. That's all we have to do. We don't need to know how it affects their credit. We don't need to know how long it's gonna take, how do they put credit or anything like that. It's really not our, because we're not the mediator. We're just the person giving a referral to the debt mediation company. Plain simple. I had Amin, the team call for me, and I've been meeting with them multiple times. That's pretty much all we have to say. Refer them, and then Amin on his end, they have a system that's so easy to work with. They don't even need the client to send statement or anything like that. Pull the client's credit report, and they can see all the debt. And they can see what debt they qualify for. Is that a qualifying debt, or are we working on that state, whatever state they are? They will do all these thinking for you. You don't have to do it yourself. So let's go through the process, guys. What I want to do next for you is to show you how to get started with them. Okay. And I would encourage everyone, if you're on a phone or on a computer, let's do it together. Some parts we can do together, and then we'll go from there. So if you're already with the Alliance, so log into the ARC. Chad, give me some feedback. Let me know if you see my screen.
Don't see anything just yet.
Okay. What about now?
Oh, I think it's loading. And I can see it.
Perfect. Okay, so if you are already with us, you already fast track, you have an NA number, go ahead and do this with me. Okay. So go to the ARC. I don't know if it's switching, transitioning, but okay. So you go to the ARC, arc.naleads.com, click on connection. And if you guys want to take screenshot of it, take screenshot in case we don't have enough time to finish it. But if you go to arc.naleads.com, click on connection, and then when you get to connection, you're gonna see Mediator Debt Solution. Click on that. Okay. And then once you click on Mediator Debt Solution, it's gonna take you to this screen right there, to their portal. If you had already signed up with them, then you can just log in. So if you click on agent login, so for me, I'm already signed up with them. All I have to do is sign in, right? But if you haven't, so you have to click here to register. So right below the sign in, you're gonna see register. You click there, you register, you fill out your information, and if you guys have question about it, it's not complicated, but if you do, you can reach out to me. So you register for them. After you do that, after you register, you'll have access to their main platform, right? And when you get there, it's really a simple website. You don't have to, you're not gonna get confused really. But for this one, for the sake of this presentation, we're gonna go under manage link. And then you click on it. Once you get to manage link, you're gonna see where it says QR code. So if you click on it, it's gonna generate your QR code for you. Okay, so you can save it, and that's what you can. Once you click on it, it will say download QR code, and then you can download it, and then go from there. So that's what it's gonna look like. Okay. Hope I didn't confuse it. It's a little technical, but not too bad. So once you have that QR code, I want you to have it, put it somewhere. Okay, save it as a PDF, however you can save it somewhere. So why do we need to do that, Mimi? I will show you in a minute. So for people who are doing this virtually, you don't need this step. Okay? But if you are doing this in person, you're going door knocking, that's when you might need the next step that I'm gonna show. Chen, is my screen sharing still good?
Yeah, we can still see it.
Okay.
It looks like we're on slide number 8 right now. So yeah, it's still falling through.
Okay, good. Oh, so you see it changed for you, it didn't change for me. Okay, now it's showing. Okay, so if when you get into on that website, after you save your QR code, put it on the side. You might need it, you might not need it. Okay, so this is the page that you truly need. And I'm sorry, the image is not too clear. That's a picture that I took. I wanted to have a little visual for you guys. But when you are on the website, click on marketing material, and then from there you're gonna see this page. Okay, it's given an example. Let me see if I can log in and then it will make it clear, guys. Let me log in. I'm not logging in the page so the images can be better. What are you seeing now, Chen?
I don't see anything just yet.
You still seeing the presentation?
No, we don't see that anymore.
Okay. How about
You're
now?
starting to share your screen. Let me see. I think it's loading in. Yep, now we can see.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's go on manage marketing material. So the visual is better. I feel like the one on my presentation is not too clear. Okay. So this is the page I was sharing with you guys. And Chen, you're gonna be my guy and let me know what Zoom shows you or not. Can you see
Yeah,
it?
we can see this. Yep.
Perfect. That's such a difference, right?
Oh yeah, much better.
Okay, so guys, this is the difference we make in people's life when we change them from where they are and give them this opportunity, right? I'll go back to the QR code. But if you have a client who owes $30,000, average interest 29%. Some people might be like, well, who pays 29%? Yeah, if you have bad credit, you do pay that. So with this program, that client will be able to save about $8,000. So if they don't do anything about it, it's 83,000 that 30,000 end up costing them. But with us, we save them. And instead of them paying $1,300 a month, we can drop that payment to $443 for $53 for them. So do you think that client will love you? Really saving them over $900 a month. That's money they can pay their bills, they can go to the doctor, they can buy some life insurance, they will have a better life, or they can pay more into the plan so that way they get out of debt quicker, right? So let's say for my virtual people, or if you're in person doing it, so all you got to do, I want you guys to go ahead and scan my code. Okay, don't fill out anything because I'll be the one making the money. Okay, so you scan that code, guys, and then your page. So if you're with the client, you don't have to do the other step I will show you. But this, when you scan it, you good. If sure you good as well, just scan the code and then they can you can fill it out for them. I'm gonna show you what the application looks like, guys. Okay, it's only a couple of pages. That's all it is. Where you put pretty much what you have to do is you input your personal information. They know your name, your upline number that you do need to have. And then as far as the client, you put the client's name, their phone number, email address, and such. That's all you have to do. They will deal with everything else. And once they qualify, you get paid. Jen, do you see the application page?
It's loading, and we see it now.
Okay. So as an agent, this is what you need to do. So this is the information you provide about your client. Exactly what I said. The first name, last name, phone number, email, state, because they're not in every state. And then for you as the agent, this is what you need to know. You know, your name, your email, phone number, your NA number, and then your upline. If you direct to Steven, you need to put Steven. If you direct to me, you put my information, my name. That's all. You don't need to be the expert. You don't need to know everything about how it works, how it doesn't work. You just need to know how to fill out a referral form, where to go, and then that's about it. So that's that part. They are not in every state. So you need to know what state they are so that way you can refer clients that specific state. Okay, so this is the state. Take a picture of it. They are in Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Delaware, and so on and so forth. So if you have a client, thank God you can do it even out of state. If you license, I have people in Connecticut, and this one is not in Connecticut, and it's not New Jersey either. So that's why I have a lot of people who are interested in it. They can do it for people in Connecticut, but they can help somebody in Florida. If you know people in other states, you can help them with this process, even not living on that specific state. I know another thing that we all interested in. Hey, how do we make money? How much money do we make from this? Well, it's not a life insurance policy, but you still make a good group of money. Amin came to my do a presentation for my group, and he was talking about a lady over $2 million worth of debt. I was like, even if you get 1% of that, that's a lot of money. Plus, you don't work hard for it. So if you want to get, if you have clients who have debt issues, or you can always tell your client, hey, do you know anybody who has $7,500 worth of debt? Send them my way. That's all you need. And then if they're within the state that you sell, send them to Amin, and then he will pre-qualify them for you. You don't have to do all the pre-qualification and stuff like that. So let's go up. Let me share screen with you guys regarding how much do we get paid on those. Trying to get it done on time so we don't go over time. Okay, this is not a perfect picture, guys. I hope it's clear enough. I can see the dollar sign, so it's all good. I wanted some vision. So if you enroll a person or multiple people with $100,000 worth of debt, this is how much you get. You get about 2%. Okay. So if you at a 55% level, your total commission will be 1,100. That's if you get 1,000, that's better than the final expense. But we're not saying that to do final expense. So 1,100 on the first month, you get paid half of it, and then the second month, after the debt's being negotiated, right? So if the client qualifies and then they enroll in the plan, and then they get the first payment, then you get 550, and then later on you get the other 550. You get trip points, you get promotion, bonus, and everything the alliance does, and there's no chargeback to it. I like it. I'm promoting in a bunch. That's all I have to say. Let me see if there's anything else. Chen, do we have questions or anything like that?
I don't see anything on YouTube. I thought if you wouldn't mind just like briefly touching on too of kind of how you're positioning this product, and it might be more of a rhetorical question, but are you using this as a way to help a client be able to free up money to get life insurance, or using it as an additional product, an additional service? It might be a mixture of both. I guess just kind of walk us through, if I were a new agent wanting to know how should I be positioning this, kind of what should they plan on doing?
Well, what I would say is both of them, what you just said. If I get to the house, even if the client can afford to pay their loans, I'll still pitch it, because if they have debt, they have so much debt, then I'm gonna do it, because the goal is help the client, put them in a better position than you found them, right? So either way, they are able to pay the life insurance premium without the program. I will still do the policy and then pitch it. It cannot pay for the life insurance because they have so much debt. I will pitch it, get them freed up, put up some money, and then come back. Once I know the program went, they pay their first month and all that. I know there's extra money in the bank coming back. I'm calling the client and book a time to come back and do whatever product we were trying to do, since now I know they have some money. That's how I'll do it. I said, if you brand new agent, you don't have money leads, or you're not licensed yet, hey, go sell this thing. Go door knocking. At what stake do you want to win? Is the question. So now we don't have an excuse. We can go door knocking some people, and then hopefully, if you get a client right then and there, you can enroll yourself. If we don't get them, and then if you want to create your own flyer where you can leave behind, I do have the presentation for that. Chan, I can show the screen, and then they can finish it. So with this one, it's a little technical. So I showed you guys how to download your personal QR code. So all these QR are your own. Even if you leave it behind with a client, they can do it, but it's still linked to you. So you have that QR saved. I had shown you how to do it. If you have a Canvas account, you can take a screenshot of these. I'm not gonna go over it, but we don't have enough time. You can go into Canva, and then you create your account, and then upload that QR code that I showed you, and then have a flyer now you can leave behind. Okay, so there's the second page for the Canva. Take screenshot, and that's the next one. So once you're done with this, if you know technology enough, hopefully this is simple enough. I put this stuff together for you, but I can go on Canva and then do it. So once you do that, you're gonna have a page that looks like the original page we were looking at earlier, like this one, but with a different QR code. They're both yours. This one, the original one, for the agent to enroll people, and then the second one you just created and transposed into this page is for the client to enroll themselves. So if you're into door knocking and then talking to strangers on the street, you want to give them this, and then hey, somebody might sign up. That's how you will have to do it. Okay. This is Amin's information. He's the master of that. And he also did a course on NAA University. He did a protocol for the Alliance. You guys can go back and watch it and all that. But this is his cell phone number. Call him. He's very responsive. He will training for you. There's access where you can do social media posts and all that. And they teach you that on the website. Guys, this might not make you a millionaire, but it will make some money and bring some premium on the trip point and all that. So, Chen, thank you for having. I hope that was helpful. to some people. I know pushing it a lot. I know Stephen want us to use it even more so we can help clients and agents get out of the situation. So thank
Yeah.
you for having me.
No, thank you for coming on and explaining that. For me, it's such an exciting product because I know how, how a lot of people are in a pretty tight financial spot and have a lot of debt. And so for me, it's so exciting to see that we have a way to help people beyond the awesome product that life insurance already is, right? Of, just
Mhm.
other practical ways that we can help them. So
Yeah,
super excited about this. I think it's awesome. I'm so
from
glad we get to.
$30,000 in debt, if you don't do anything, you eventually get to 83. It's like,
It's
that's
wild.
very stressful being in debt.
No, it absolutely is. Yeah.
So
Not
helping someone doing that will change their lives.
absolutely. Absolutely. Not yeah, this is such an exciting product. I'm gonna edit all of this too and just make it all uniform too, so it'll be nice. All this will be on YouTube. So if anybody wants to go back and watch it, they can. And I encourage you to do so several times. Or go watch that training on the university as well. But Mimi, thank you so much for your time. You're awesome. You're a rock star, and
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate you hopping on. If you need anything, let us know. But that's the call that we had today, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on. And we're excited to get the week started off right and hope everyone takes care.
Yep. See you guys at Stage to Success.